Hey everyone, welcome back to Strange Horticulture with me, Chibi Tabitha. I've decided to move myself into the corner. I'm in the corner now. Not that you can see. So I'm hiding some of the drawer, but it's fine. Last time. Okay, yeah. So last time we gave her something to sleep. We helped Bethany with the Arda. What did Ruben want? Oh right, he wanted to talk to the sisters, and then this jerk has a rash because he doesn't know how to follow instructions. Okay. Now, we have over here, north of Hawk's Head, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. Here's Crinkle Crags. So, south of Crinkle Crags. Oh, Hawk's Head's here. So, and then east of Lowick. Lowick's down here. You can't see, I'm pointing at my screen. So, Lowick's down here. So, it says east of Lowick. Oh, and then Rustland's down here, so if you go up, it's here. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. New plants. Sweet. Ah! Cat. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other? Ugh, I'm no green-eyed drayer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Okay, Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Now I think it's this boy. This boyo, although I guess if it's a lady, it's lady. Single sweet smelling dark flower, but they curl round delightfully. Use plant. Fennets. Oh, the guy brought Fennet. Oh, what was the... This one. Wait. Hang on with my labels. This one I think is Fennet. And then your Lady of Summer. Bam. Stop. Ooh. They're saying the artist's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. That's unfortunate. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made from using leaves from the brimlog plant. It's a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlog produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. There was another plant that had waxy leaves. Was it this one? Yeah, okay. So we're going to the Great Gable. I assume Great Gable's a mountain. This is Whitfell. This is the Old Man. Hard Knot. Ilgil Head. Bowfell. Crinkle Crags. Scaffell. Great Gable. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain unless... Yes! I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. This is... Brimlock. Bam! Whoa, I'm gonna put you next to the thing, in case there's a thing. But we're so good at this. That's wrong. Whatever. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. A cursed mushroom. I'm sure that's normal. Simone, Green, hellebore! Always a pleasure, my feline friends. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. Do I? I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. Good, because I don't have it. I don't think. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Yeah, I don't have a common trouse in here. Here, take this. Common trouse. Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Okay, so, red pike. There it is, red pike. Got it. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. Okay, the green leafy boy. Following naming conventions, I'm going to use blue, because even though we found it, that doesn't mean that it's what it says it is. You know? Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punchers know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Ma'am? Ma'am? What? Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Well, then don't. Then don't. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. Yeah, so don't entertain them. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Okay? Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Are you the one who was... Have you got any Shimmerlung? Yeah, that was this one. Well, I mean, I don't actually know if it's this one. Yes! Okay, let's actually read what the Shimmerlung is, because I just went for it. Shimmerlung. The dried stem of the Shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large ridged leaves. Oh, I should fix the... Irving Harvest. Sorry if I'm shouting, a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. That's the, that's the St. John's poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John poppy are bright red with a yellow center. Yeah, because the only other... what's this? Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. I think that's what this is. Gray sandfire? Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. Yeah, I think... What's Fennet? Fennet. Ease gastric distress. Mellow glow. Hidden from sight and memory. The dark red fruit should not be ingested. Highly poisonous. Yeah, I think it's the St. John's poppy. Hey. It's this one, I think. Anyways, I think you want this one. Yes. That one was already identified. I'm just gonna... This was winter boar. And then this one was the candlestick. What's it called? Candlewood. Candle. Candlestick. Candlewood. Great! End the day. Let's go. Let's keep going. We're doing so good at this. What? 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 Time passed. A year. And then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Set it on fire, my dude. Monday. Ah, great. I left my stuff out. Okay. No. This obviously has to, like, rest against something. This one? The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. Oh, I can't believe I did it! Oh, I can't believe I did it! That. Reuben Ward. Fox Button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. And you thought maybe it's because you're a jerk? No, he seems nice. The other guy's a jerk. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Okay. The Dodderstone, Tarncraig, Kentmere, Sadgill, Key Sedberg, Killington Lake, Riverspence, Kendall, Sazier, Castle, Endmoor, White, Scar Cave? Are inside... Does that say meat hop? Ah! Meat hop! Background. Kirk head. I don't know why I was saying feared. Woodsy Wood. Quiet. Leaston Castle. Lowick. Whomever. Inside Stone Circle. I wonder... Let's go. Nobody knows why these stone circles were built, but standing in this tranquil place, it's not hard to imagine pagan rituals being performed here. Okay, so you need Bennett. Which, if I remember, is this one. Alright. Bush fig, a plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it is often confused with. Do I have two plants that look the same? Not really? Wait. Boop. Mail time, morning, David Schaefer. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Okay. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Greasdale Forest, just northeast of Rooseland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the Sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Well, this is Verona Green. She was literally just here. She was here for the Shimmerlung. Yeah, she was literally just here. Okay, so where am I going? Greasdale Forest, northeast of Rooseland. Okay. Did you guys... Oh, Greasdale Forest. No. Northeast? So, this one? From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elbows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. Do I? Mellow glow. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Single pink flower that smells pleasant. What do I got? What are you? Turquoise flower, sharp thorns, stats. Well, I mean, it said thorns. I mean, let's just try it. Nope, that's not right. So is it this one? Okay. Alright. Okay. You are mellow glow. Where'd it go? You can't see it because it's behind. I accidentally stepped into my archive. It's fine. Back down here. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Vernon talked about and take my leave. New plant acquired. Well, I mean, that plant looks kind of like this plant, but I don't think it looks enough. Okay. Stop. Face swifts. I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Auguria. The burned incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. The light blue flowers, like rounded tufts of gentle lamps, will characterize its plant. And then Candlewood produces a red flower that provides shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Well, we think this one's Candlewood. But she said some parts of her wants to... This is another one of those tests. Not tests. I think this one is the... Yeah, okay, because I have the other one labeled. Okay, this one must be Auguria. Okay. Okay. This is... yeah. Wait. Margaret's Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I've persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. In this weather? Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizer. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to horticulturists such as yourself. You are cordially invited to Sizer Castle, Lord and Lady Elsbeth. Castle? Sedberg? Sizer. Great. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she's already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. This plant looks like the... Oh, wait a second. It was the... Something looks like Fever Kiss. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is Fever Kiss. Fever Kiss. And then... I'm like hunching. Like so excited. This one? A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with this one. Okay, so this is... Hi. I like to type. Which... Fig. Cool. Sorry. I know I said last time that I wouldn't do that, but we're here now. Mushroom, red spores, moves in the dark. That's all I've got to say. Yeah, that's all I've got. Any ideas? That's this one, Wandering Blue, because it wanders around in the dark. I remember that from last time. I'm good I'm good at remembering flowers and stuff sometimes. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. I'm sorry? What? Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Slingside. I've come for some stinking mountain cap. So it says there, stinking mountain cap, but down there it says sunset mountain cap. Sunset mount cap. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Well, this mushroom was stinky, but I got a bunch of new mushrooms. Mushrooms. It smells rotten. Okay. It seems to give off a small amount of light. Cool. A viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. That sounds like the farmer's worry or whatever it's called. What are you? A mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. I'm sure that's great. And then this one's the sharp. This one's the sharp. And then this one smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Okay. This one's also gross. So, oh, that's fascinating. Okay, this one. Okay, Sunset Mount Cap. Henchuck. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Okay, this is the Sunset Mount Cap. Great. And the day. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the ever heart grows. At 15, her mother, strongly dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Whoever's story this is very sad and upsetting. We can do another day. We're doing good on time. Okay. She lives alone in a castle to the northwest of the abbey. Okay, this is the Egremont Castle. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. 1, 2, 3. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Cool. That's cool. That's so cool. I can't believe I did that. Oh, hey, it's Faye. What have you done to me? Oh, well, I mean, you said you wanted to look into the abyss. I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere, and that creature that stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. That's probably a bad thing. My dude. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. What? So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduina's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep, even now. Oh, well, I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Okay, worry less. Worry less. Worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. How'd you end up over there? Okay, we're looking for smell wonderful. Okay. I'm looking for... I think... has a sweet scent like a strawberry dipped in honey. Red fruits, long flat leaves. There's no flowers though. Small leaves, delicate flowers. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, I'm so good at this. Hop heart, inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. I'm sure it's that one. Where'd it go? Oh, this one. Met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. I think he was headed west. At least, I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Thanks, I'm not gonna remember it. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? You wanted the common trouse. And you're the... okay. Great. And you're the... worryless. Okay, and... nope. You were... yes, and... you were... yes. Okay. Okay. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the river Winster. So this is the River Winster. This is the source? Shoot. Okay. Oh, that's not the source of the River Winster. Cool, great. Okay. Oh. Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful cabilia, like a rare huntsman with their Transium-covered tombs. Oh, okay, cabilia. Rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Cabilia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Oh, we're looking at... this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... jeez, guys. What are you? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we scroll? Can we scroll? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. It's gotta be this one. It's not what I wanted. Eye bright. Take care not to touch the brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause severe pain for several days after. Plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they call it Loth after a long dead king, known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. I can't believe I got that. I can't believe... okay, so you are the Cabalia. Cabalia? Okay, we're looking for the mouth of the... it's gotta be this one then. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between 2 boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire, ringed by stones, is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down 2 over 3. Okay. So from here, down 2 over 3. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts, where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes, ho, 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 ho. The man says, you must take this. Take it, take it. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he's thrust into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Oh, it's no use to me anymore. No use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Oh, Ebony? I am sure that he is quite mad. What are you? What do you do? What is this? It said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with the viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Wilds. Oh. It's the woman with the jade mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Hop heart? We read that one kind of very briefly. Dried leaves of the plant can firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. This is blue flowers. This is blue flowers. Yes! I'm so good at this. Okay. Where are my labels? You. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has gotten the better of me. Huh? He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. I don't know if that's a good thing, dude. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. I said the witch fig was this one? So good at this. Oh, God. Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. That's cool. Okay. Oh my god, it's you again. What do you want? I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. Dude, what is your problem? I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. I hope you choke, dude. A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings. In darkness, the gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Was it this one? Red warts. It was this one. Yes. God, I'm so good at this. Oh, I'm so good at this, guys. So this one is Bishop's Parasol. I think it's a good thing that I'm, like, labeling them as I go, because honestly, I think that I would, be so lost. Alright. Nice. We're just crunching the days here. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Who is this about? Who is that about? Anyways, we're just gonna drop that in here because we're done. We're done for the day. Well, I mean, I guess we've gone through 3 days now. Whoa. Sweet. That's cool. I like man, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because I'm having such a fun time. I love the labeling of the plants. I have no idea what I'm going to use the red tags for, because there's red tags too, right? Like, red tags too. Maybe I'll use it to label the super poisonous plants. I don't know. But I think for now, how I've done this is pretty good. I like it. Labeling the ones we're kind of not sure about with the blue. And then, if it's correct, turning it yellow. I think that's really smart. I think that's one of the smartest things I've done in a while. I don't like that it's always, like, scrolly. I wish we could just have it all kind of jammed together. I'm sure I could get them pushed in nice and close if I really wanted to. I wonder if I could get everything onto, like, these 3 shelves. I wonder. Less scrolling, honestly. Yeah. Perfect. I got everything. I got everything over here. We're so good at this, guys. We got so much stuff. Should probably watch my spacing. Whatever, who cares? Anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!